Back here with its sturdy spirit of justice, we're about to begin Case 2. It's called The Magical Turnabout? Does that mean Trucy? Oh, please say Trucy isn't the suspect. I can't handle any more adorable children getting threatened with death in this game. Well, it's Ace Attorney. I should just always be prepared for that. This light needs to stop flickering. It's gonna drive me up the wall. I might just turn it off. Or maybe I won't. I'm so excited though, because it's been a while since I got to record with, we're in Wonderland. Oh my god, we're actually like in Wonderland. What? Trucy, your magic shows have taken an unusual turn.
Behold my might.
I'm beholding it, your jokerness. Oh, you're just a shapeshifter. Cool. Better hope that res stat was high. Yeet!
Shame on you, Mr. Rias. No! Using magic for evil.
Oh, I wanted to hear the whole thing. Hey, well, that was the most normal opening to a case we've ever had. Oh, she is doing stage work now. Hey, well, if getting set on fire and surviving and putting a dragon into a hat isn't magic, what is? Am I right? April 27th, 10 a.m., Penrose Theater stage. What's happening here? And that's how the evil magician, Mr. Reyes, was defeated. Reyes, she said, right? Bravo! Not the Wonder Bar Theater anymore. See you for Act 2, everybody!
Bravo! Bravo, Trucy! Wow, Apollo! Wasn't that a great trick? You bet. I've never seen such a great magic act.
I think this goes beyond magic. This goes beyond like a magic show. This is like reality bending.
Did you know they even featured Trucy's show on TV this morning?
The Penrose Theater. Trucy in Grimoire Land.
Penrose Theater, the well-known gateway to success for entertainers. It's here at this famous theater that we'll finally get to see Trucy Wright's Trucy in Grimoire Land, the long-awaited revival of the magic of true gramarye.
I know, I've been waiting a long time for it.
Wow, that explains why there's a TV crew here to cover the show. This is the perfect opportunity to promote the They Write Anything agency, too. After all, people look up things they see on TV, right? But, wouldn't they be looking up the talent part and not the law part of our agency? Mamma mia. You're right, we get nothing but requests from Trucy's fans, wouldn't we? Oh well, guess I'll just have to make it the old-fashioned way.
You know, billboards and such.
My name is Apollo Justice. I'm a rookie lawyer with only about 2 years of experience under my belt. We're here to see Trucy's magic show. She's a fellow member of our agency. We came on behalf of our boss, Mr. Wright, who's away on a trip. And did you hear, Apollo? Even though it's only her debut, her shows are completely sold out. What? Really? That's amazing.
I mean, are you surprised?
Voila! A star is born! Who knows how far she'll go? At this rate, nothing in the world can stop us.
You do realize this has nothing to do with you, right?
This is Athena Cykes. She's another member of our agency. She may not look it, but at just 19 years old, she's a lawyer as well.
Well, you're not much older.
What do you mean she may not look it? Of course I look the part! Care to explain how exactly? Oh, come on! Have a heart! Stop treating me like a child! That gadget around Athena's neck that spoke just now, that's Widget. Widget helps Athena out with her special field of expertise, analytical psychology. He also has a habit of blurting out whatever Athena's really thinking. Yeah, this little guy can be a little unruly at times. Oh, upgrade me already.
Your attention, please. The show will restart after a 20-minute intermission.
I mean, it's already been like 10 minutes of intermission.
We ask that you please be back in your seats before the next act. Thank you.
Hey, why don't we go say hi to Trucy in her dressing room during the break? Alone, where all the murders will happen and we'll be blamed. Yes! Let's go see the big star! I'm so nervous. What should I say to her? Whatever you usually say to her at the office every day. No, Apollo! She won't remember us! She's had her moment in the limelight already. Look at all the props. Congrats. Something right. Nilublian? Right? Huh. To Trucy. Oh, she's got all kinds of flowers. Oh, are these little... They've got the little, Ophida warding charm things on them, so I guess that's from, Jinxie. So wait, do you think maybe we could figure out who these are from? Oh, well, this one's got a big G on it. It's Gavin. Okay, right. It's adorable. I'm not quite getting who this is from. The color scheme looks like it reminds me of
Alita Tiola. But, you know, there are reasons probably she wouldn't be giving us flowers. She's got a blue rabbit. Rabbit food. It's just one brown paper bag with 2 carrots next to it. Sorry, I am just loving this whole room. A box of chocolates? Bonnie. There's a button to hide the UI, and I don't remember what it is. Show hide text window control, guys. It says C, but I'm pressing C and nothing is happening. Maybe that only works in courtroom sessions. You got Valent or whatever his name is. You got Zach here. There's, Talasa. Oh, interesting. This fellow with the green and purple who was in the show. I don't think we've ever met him before. And then here's the old leader, Menifee. There's a Steel Samurai poster up there. Or the Nickel Samurai, whatever he's going by now. I like the idea that Jinxie put, like, warding charms on the flowers. You can just picture her going, like, if you don't maintain the seal every day, the Demon Lord of Flowers will take your soul, Trucy. Oh, Fräulein Wright. Okay, right, gotcha. It doesn't really look like that's what it says, but it's like the closest thing to a word that makes sense, and it's Gavin's. Oh, look at all the little outfits, too. She's got, like, 3 mirrors, all this makeup stuff. Dude, she's working hella hard on this. April 29th to May 1st. It runs 3 days? Neat. Or how many days are in April? I'm not sure. Anyway, this purple and green dude seems suspicious since we've never seen him before. Maybe he'll be the murder suspect. April 27th, Penrose Theater, dressing room. This is Trucy's dressing room. Looks like she's busy over there with someone. Could you sign this, please, ma'am? Sure thing! Just the one sheet of this clipboard, right? Fan asking for Trucy's autograph, maybe? I don't think so. Looks like some kind of contract. Thank you very much. I'll get this to the producer right away. Great, thanks! Oh! Polly! Athena, you came!
Of course! Congratulations on your big debut! Hey, I said no nicknames.
Thanks!
Who was that just now, by the way?
Somebody from Take-Two TV. They want to turn my magic show into a TV special. They're planning to broadcast it nationwide. Can you imagine?
Wow, you really are a big star.
Dude, I'm so happy for her. This is so cool.
Hey, can I get your autograph later, Trucy?
Sure. My signature's in high demand today. Would you like one too, Polly?
Yeah, actually, I would.
Oops. Looks like I ran out of flyers, so I'll have to sign your forehead instead.
Hey, knock it off! Look, just forget about the autograph. This is Trucy Wright. She's a magician and Mr. Wright's adopted daughter. She's becoming quite renowned in the magic world these days for her impressive skills.
A lot of people get this wrong, but Apollo's actual job is being my magic assistant.
No, you're the one who gets it wrong! Ooh, think you can do that trick you always do at the office for me, Trucy?
Okay. Behold, the wondrous magic that can make anything disappear. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! My magic panties are an extra-dimensional galaxy.
Brava, Trucy, brava! Okay, but why do you always have to make my attorney's badge disappear?
Well, that's because out of everyone at the Write Anything agency, you're the one I get the best reaction out of.
It doesn't make my poor badge feel any better.
Yahoo! And I've been told that examination comes back in this game, so we'll probably have them tell us who these flowers belong to. Oh, weird. It doesn't actually tell you when you're hovering over something you can do in this game, so I guess it... Oh yeah, it gets a little bigger, does it? Never mind, it's just twitching up and down. Who are those flowers from?
I guess I shouldn't touch anything while Trucy's around.
You shouldn't touch anything while I'm not around either!
She read my mind.
So it just mean I guess I just can't examine anything at the moment. Got it. That's probably why there's nothing glowing. So she's gonna leave and we're gonna be able to examine this hole later, I guess. The great Mr. Reyes. 5,000 cents. 5,000 cents is what? 50 bucks, I guess. It's a pretty big coin for 50 bucks. About to hear if they got the theme right in this one. They kept out the bouncing notes. In fact, this almost sounds like it's the exact same rendition as in Dual Destinies, which is fine because it's so lovely. Trucy Wright, a particular set of circumstances led to her being adopted by Mr. Wright, a world-class magician on the rise. Athena Cykes, the youngest lawyer in our agency. She apparently studied psychology in Europe. You're gonna doubt her now? Yeah, like a whole crisis at the end of the last game. Testing your faith in her. He's right, age 35, my boss. He's taught me a lot about what it means to be a lawyer. Attorney's badge, my beloved attorney's badge. Wearing it gets me raring to go.
Please don't steal this again, okay?
Ooh, your attorney's badge. Does this mean you want me to...
I knew I shouldn't have done that.
Hey! Why'd you put it away? Fine, if that's the way you're going to be. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Hey, don't make it! Wait, my badge is still here. What did you take? That was my badge, Trucy!
How about that show, though?
Thanks again for inviting us, Trucy.
Thank you for coming.
Your show sure packs a wallop. I nearly fell out of my seat when that dragon showed up. No kidding, man, this is crazy impressive. And when it attacked you? I was terrified, even though I know it was all just part of the show.
That's good, because that trick is the crowning glory of Act 1.
I don't even want to see Act 2, if that's Act 1.
I'm really glad you're enjoying the show.
I heard your shows are completely sold out, Trucy. They say your fans were all over the tickets at the instant they became available. Like hungry wolves going after their prey. Sounds like you've made a loyal pack of followers for yourself already, Trucy.
Hell, I'd go. But you two are the only ones who got a special VIP invitation for me. Today's just a dress rehearsal for the performers, staff, family, and friends.
Oh, really?
Oh, I guess that makes sense. They said it was April 27th, didn't they?
A general probe, huh? That's what they call it in Germany.
The real show isn't until the day after tomorrow. I probably said that wrong. I'm so sorry.
By the way, are you going to finally do your magic panties trick on stage after the break?
Sorry to disappoint anyone who came just to see my magic panties. Gotta work on that phrasing, my dude. But my next trick is completely new. I'm debuting it today.
Ooh, a new trick, huh? Are you going to chop up Paul up into little lawyer bits? Funny, I don't recall ever agreeing to anything like that.
Well, that does sound like a good idea. Today's trick is a totally new Troop Grammary original. The entire future of the troop is riding on the success of this special new trick.
Oh, so? Anyway, bye!
This show is really important to me. It isn't like any of the other shows I've done. As the rightful heir to the Troop Grammary repertoire of magic, this show is my first chance to unveil the tricks I've inherited.
Troop Grammary, huh?
Yeah, I have a poster of them hanging right over there.
So I noticed.
Ooh, a remix of the Troop Grammary theme.
Sorry. Oh, it's so catchy. Feels like it's been ages since I've seen a picture of them. True Khura'In was a group of magicians who dominated the magic world in their day. Trucy is the sole heir to the troop's entire repertoire of stage magic. Huh? Who's this guy in green and purple on the left here?
Oh, that's the great Mr. Reyes, the other magician in today's show. He used to belong to Troop Grammary too, a long time ago. That had a falling out, I guess, because we haven't heard anything about him in the previous game.
Hey, so tell us more about the special magic you're going to reveal today.
It's a secret Troop Grammary trick, left behind by my late granddaddy, Magnifique Grammary. It's never... Was he actually Zach's father, or is she saying that metaphorically? I'm actually kind of blanking now. Oh no, she was Lossa's dad. Sorry, family trees and stuff. I'd never remember this stuff in any game. I was just getting everything wrong in Three Houses the other day. It's never been performed before, so this is the first time it'll be seen by the public.
The grand unveiling, huh? No wonder she's been working so hard.
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Where to?
To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night as well? 2 is what it says on the word game, so I don't know why I said as well.
Yup, because everything's gotta be just right.
Trucy inherited all of Troop Grammary's magic tricks from her father when he died. And the troop's entire legacy is now resting on her shoulders. No wonder she's feeling the pressure. It looks like everything's going well today, though. I mean, that last trick was perfect!
Grace under pressure, that's me. After all, a true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face.
Hey, that's kind of like lawyers.
That's the Troop Grammary creed.
It's hard to believe you've accomplished so much even though you're still in high school.
But to tell you the truth, I'm actually pretty nervous.
Who wouldn't be? Oh, I bet this would do the trick. You'll be fine, Trucy! If anyone can do it, you can!
Polly, that was just the boost I needed. Thanks.
Paula's fine. Sure has a way of really hitting you right in the heart. And in the ears. Enough ragging on my voice already.
Trucy? Oh, hi, Bonnie! Oh no, I have some questions about this. Shit, sorry. I was trying to go for court record. I was trying to see if this person had been added yet.
It's almost time for the second act.
Oh, okay, thanks. Well, Apollo, Athena, enjoy the rest of the show. So we've got 2 new characters so far. This, I already forgot what she called him, but the fellow in purple and green, and this Bonnie type. Interesting.
Break a leg, Trucy.
Thanks, I will. It won't be mine, though. I'm committing assault and battery today.
Hope her new trick goes well. Hey, this is Trucy we're talking about. She'll be fine.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
Huh? Performing magic is like walking a tightrope. There's always an element of danger.
Alright, we're making you seem very sketchy and like probably, oh, maybe your man over here is gonna die in the show and you'll be the killer. I don't know. You give me creepy vibes, that's all. Dig the hat, though.
One little mistake can even cost you your life, you know. I wonder if she'll make it across today.
And what do you mean by that exactly?
Oh, nothing. Now if you'll excuse me.
She's gone. What was that all about? Judging by what she said, I'm gonna guess she's probably a magician too.
Come on, Apollo! We gotta get back to our seats now or we'll be late! Ow! Hey, stop pulling!
Okay, let's see. Guess it's time to move back to the stage. No examine just yet. Very well. Let's see how this could possibly go wrong! Oh boy, there's a coffin on stage already. This is... I can't handle the imagery. April 27th, Penrose Theater, stage. Wait, so how many people got tickets to the dress rehearsal? She said we were the only ones who had VIP. Anyway.
Hurry up, Apollo, it's about to start! I want to see what Trucy's next trick is!
You're really wound up today, aren't you?
Why don't you take your seat and try and relax? Wow! Look, there's a TV reporter over there! With a TV camera and everything! Laughable. Athena, sit down! You're blocking people's view.
Yeesh, I feel like I'm babysitting here. Hello everyone, I'm reporting from the beautiful Penrose Theater, where the public performance of Trucy in Land begins in just 2 short days. But today, they very kindly agreed to give us a sneak preview. Isn't this exciting?
Apollo, do you think I was on TV just now? How should I know? If you were disgracing our entire agency, that's for sure. Hey, what the heck's that supposed to mean?
Shh, hush everyone, hush. Oh, there's her favorite, the sawing in half board.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh man, I'm nervous. Trucy's been working so
give
hard.
Up your dastardly ways. Huh? Over here.
Ow! Jeez, nice fight choreo though. That looked like it would actually really hurt. Not Mr. Hat!
Come now, Mr. Hat. Offer the girl's life up to Mr. Rias.
Rias,
and bring
sorry.
him back to life.
Mr. Hat would never betray Trucy.
Just when and how did she make the switch?
I'm sure we're gonna have to know, Apollo.
Anyone today.
Wow, that was amazing! I have no idea how she escaped from that coffin. I'm glad Trucy's escape trick went off without a hitch.
Oh my god, there's a body gonna fall out of that, isn't there? And when I open the coffin, like this, inside you see... Mr. Reyes. But how...
I wonder what's going on. He's not getting up.
Ah!
Trucy? Oh, what just happened?
Oh man, an accident?
It's like that guy dead? Wait, that's not part of the act?
Attention please, for your own safety we ask that everyone please evacuate the building.
What's going on? Is Trucy okay?
Outside, everyone, evacuate immediately please.
Whoa, hey, stop grabbing at me! Trucy!
I'm sure Trucy's fine, but I'm sure that she'll be convicted of the murder since she apparently seems to have killed him on stage by stabbing him just then, although I didn't see any blood. God damn it! The one other member of the Khura'In troop killed in the first 20 minutes. Bucker! She really is on her own. It's not fair. That is an amazingly functional clock. April 27th, Penrose Theater.
They kicked us out.
Hey, what gives?
Will somebody please tell us what's going on? Poor Trucy. I hope she's okay. Hey, here comes that staff member from before.
Your attention, please. We regret to inform you that today's show has been cancelled.
What? But I was looking forward to the rest.
It's a dress rehearsal, okay? It's just the purpose of a dress rehearsal. Don't complain. Someone died. We are very sorry, but the theater's on lockdown pending a police investigation.
Excuse me. Is it because of that accident? That man in the coffin. Is he...
Well, we're still trying to figure things out, sir. But I can tell you that Miss Wright is fine. She wasn't injured, so please don't worry.
Thank goodness she's okay.
Hey, you there. Robert Downey Jr.? Bunny's coffee. What? What the heck's going on? They wouldn't even let me in. Me, for crying out loud. Oh, Mr. Rittens. Oh, we've had Bonnie added. Age... that doesn't bode well. A bunny-themed assistant who appeared on stage with Trucy. Oh, Mr. Rittens. There was an accident during the show. An accident? Great. Just great. That's all I need right now. Do you have any idea how much money we're sinking into this program? Are you the TV producer then?
And you are...
The man behind the scenes, that's who. This is a fine kettle of fish, let me tell you. Spinning all this is going to be a real pain in my posterior, believe you me.
Spinning? As in covering it up?
Look, I gotta get inside. Seriously, can't a guy catch a break in here, around here?
Well, there he goes.
Second time you said that today.
Why don't we go back to the office for now? I'm sure Trucy will call us once things have settled down. Yeah, I guess you're right.
We can examine around here. Shall we? We shall. Let's look at that dolly clock that's on a giant post somehow.
What are all these weird objects anyway? Are they supposed to be modern art? Look at that clock. Is it just me or are the hands moving awfully fast? Ay, caramba! What kind of clock doesn't show the proper time? Is that part of what makes it art?
Who knows?
Hey, take a look at that man in front of the clock. He's trying real hard to set his watch to it. Hey, mister!
Good Samaritan, Athena. How about this half-baked Rubik's Cube coming out of the top?
What an odd building. The name Penrose Theater comes from the Penrose... Oh, she looks stuff up on her computer. That's so sick. Hello, Athena.
Sorry, that was a bit more, clonko.
The name Penrose Theater comes from the Penrose Triangle, an impossible object. It's called an impossible object because it only exists as an optical illusion. An optical illusion? Uh-huh. Just like how that cube on the front of the building isn't really a cube at all.
Well, it's hard to tell when it's a two-dimensional painting, but I believe you.
It isn't? Sure looks like a cube to me. It's just the way it's shaded. The dark and light parts make it look like it's jutting out towards us, but it really isn't. Oh, what? It isn't? Come on, let's take a look at it from over there. Okay.
Oh, never mind. It's not a painting. I've been duped.
What? You're right. That's so weird. Now do you get it?
I think so. It's kind of hard to tell. I know what you mean. Queen Ace.
Look, there's Trucy, front and center. So the show actually starts the day after tomorrow, huh? Just like she said, Athena. It's crazy, huh? I don't know if you noticed, but you see that man in front of the poster? He's been standing there a long time looking at it. Yeah, I noticed. And sometimes he kind of stretches his hand towards it a little bit. Wow. I bet he's one of Trucy's fans. You think he's gonna try to make off with it? Who knows? Oh, look! I guess we don't have to worry. Every time the man reaches for it, the dog growls and pulls at his pant leg. Yeah, kind of begs the question, who's the master and who's the pet?
Question that I don't actually really care to have answered at the moment.
Yahoo!
Out-of-case examinations are back, baby. What do we do, Athena? What do we do, man? Every time we go to see a show or something, someone dies. We should just stop going out altogether.
I can't believe they had to cancel the rest of the show. I wonder if Trucy's okay. Yeah, poor thing. After all our hard work, too.
It's not my imagination, right? They used to have black outlines around the characters, and now they have outlines that actually kind of match the same color as whatever they're outlining. Like her jacket's like yellow, her hair is brown. It's really a cool look. I dig it a lot.
I sure wish Mr. Wright was here right now. Well, I guess we better head back to the office. There's nothing we can do here.
Was it April when we were in Khura'In land as Phoenix? Like what's the time difference here? No, it was July, wasn't it? 2 seconds. Nope, April 23rd, so that was only a few days ago. Which I guess hopefully means that he's had some time to recuperate in between the last case and the next case we're going to do is him. Well, I guess we better head back to the office. There's nothing we can do here. Any other ideas, though, before we do? So, Athena, any ideas? Sorry. I've got nothing. I mean, it was just one amazing check after another. Who could figure it all out? I was asking if you have any ideas about the accident, not the show, Athena. No defense against that. Fair enough, I wouldn't have one either. Right into the agency. Let us return and think about what we shall do. Well, where are we going to take our lives now when it's clear that every single public event we go to wreaks disaster upon the people, the good people of this fair city, country, state. April 27th, Write Anything Agency. Is that Apollo's ringtone? Come on, man. Not even going to put the Troop Grammar theme on it? It's no use. I can't get a hold of Mr. Wright. Oh, we're calling. I see. Wonder if something happened to him in Khura'In. Oh, man. Wait, hang on. Oh, no. April 27th. We got to remember that date. Maybe when we go back to Phoenix, there'll be something happening to him on that day. Maybe he got caught up in some kind of trouble again, as always. Yeah, trouble's drawn to him like iron filings to a magnet. Hey, Apollo! Speaking of Khura'In, they're showing something about it on TV right now.
There has been some surprising news coming out of the Kingdom of Khura'In. The country recently saw defense attorney Phoenix Wright win a not guilty verdict, the first verdict of its kind in 23 years.
Mr. Wright won a trial in Khura'In?
Lawyers are said to be highly disrespected in the Kingdom of Khura'In, so Mr. Wright's win was an upset victory amidst the entrenched hostility.
Wow! Did you hear that? The first time in 23 years! Yeah, but what was he doing in court there in the first place? I thought he just went for a visit. So he was in some kind of trouble, just like we thought.
Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred at Penrose Theater.
We're just involved in all the news that's happening on television today. I can't believe there's not, like, even the slightest hint of an article that has nothing to do with our situation. Just like, at the Haughty Clinic, several more incidents of malpractice have led to a 10,000% increase in deaths.
Next, an update on the unfortunate accident that occurred at the Penrose Theater.
Hey, now they're talking about the accident in Trucy's show.
Famed magician the great Mr. Rias was skewered with a sword and died on the spot.
Oh no. So, he really is dead.
And now, here is the footage of that deadly moment.
What? There's no way, right? On, like, public daytime television, you just show that without any warning? Here's the shot of, Trucy stabbing through the coffin, allegedly. I want to know how they got the heart decal, I guess a projector. It's a huge sword, also. Estons interiors, ira vehementi, Trucy Wright. Oh, it zooms in, come on! Hey now. And what's the thing she takes off the top, anyway? Oh, it's just to let it all fall apart, I guess. Now, hold on a moment. Why was the TV operator so zoomed in, huh? That, what's his face? Whose name I already forgot. This yoke. Mr. Rettins. Also age question mark. Weird. What is it with these two? Something seems sketchy about that. Because he was the one, like... It just has a man somehow connected to the magic show, but we saw him, like, there was a TV producer, and then he was all like, hey, I'm a TV producer, right? So did he have something got to do with the camera operator, I guess? He seems pretty sketchy, doesn't he?
Mr. Rias's body isn't visible in this footage, but these are still very shocking images. The magician, Trucy Wright, is reportedly still only a high school student. Could it be that this unfortunate accident happened due to a lack of proper training? Did the young magician have enough experience, preparation, and knowledge? Some might say that Troop Grammar should be held accountable for this incident.
Hey! What kind of biased reporting is this? Yeah, they're making it sound like it's all Trucy's fault.
Oh, we've just received more breaking news. Oh my. The young magician in question, Trucy Wright, is now under arrest on the charge of involuntary manslaughter.
What?!
We will keep you updated as this unfortunate tale unfolds. Stay tuned.
This Mr. Rettins guy is like a rival of Mr. Rias or something. Orchestrated the murder and then had TV crews film just enough that it looks incriminating without being enough that you could see the obvious flaw in how it was obviously not her. This reeks of scandal!
Trucy's under arrest? She can't be!
Dude, she was held hostage like 5 months ago. This is like the worst 2 years of her life.
Apollo, we gotta do something!
Yeah, let's get down to the detention center right away. Before I forget, I think I'll jot a few things down about the case. Oh yeah, you get this case proofs in this game. Let's open the court record up with E and flip to this bottommost tab here with Khura'In to make a few notes. I can use it like a kind of to-do list. If I ever get stuck, I can just refer to these notes. Case brief. Penrose Theater, death of a magician. Defendant, Trucy Wright, age 17. Victim, the great Mr. Rias, also age unknown. Dude, why don't we know anyone's age? Why don't we just know everything? It's not fair. The victim's body was discovered in a coffin during Trucy's magic show, thought to be a magic-related accident. But first, let's casually examine everything around the agency, shall we?
I've always thought these shelves were a little awkward and hard to use.
Yeah. Shape doesn't really lend itself well to the concept of shelves. I mean, there's a hole in the top part and everything.
Did you ever notice that every now and then things disappear when you put them inside?
It's like the shelves remember that they used to be a magic prop or something. Not the most useful piece of furniture in the world, to say the least. Mr. Wright sure has a lot of law books and old case files. It sure looks that way, doesn't it?
But take a closer look. Most of those books and files have to do with magic.
Oh, wow, you're right. You're just hidden behind law book covers. Little by little, Trucy's taken over the whole office with her magic equipment. I hate to admit it, but recently, I sometimes feel like I'm gonna forget I'm even a lawyer when I'm here.
It sounds like Trucy's magic is starting to take over your brain, too.
I believe it started years ago.
Mr. Charlie! I just wanted Charlie, so he's looking pretty perky.
For a guy whose desk is always a big jumbled mess, Mr. Wright never forgets to water Charlie.
Sometimes, I catch him staring at that plant and smiling. Must hold some special meaning for him.
It's Mia's favorite. Could be. He did say Charlie's been in this office since his first days as a lawyer. He doesn't seem to want to talk about it much, though.
One thing's for sure, Charlie's no ordinary plant.
Correctamundo. With everyone's personal items littering the office, this place is as messy as ever.
Yeah. Take this loud jacket of yours for an example. It's been sitting here forever. Loud? What do you mean loud? I love that jacket. Oh yeah? Why don't you ever wear it then? Well,
the last time I wore that jacket. Oh, Polly, I'm so happy for you. You finally decided to take the plunge. Now you're ready for your stand-up comedy debut. You, Daddy, and Athena should form a group. I can see it now. Primary color punchlines. Let's just say that jacket brings back painful memories. Huh? It's yet another magic prop.
Oh, a hoop! I'm really good at that. How about you?
No, I just don't seem to have the knack for it.
I figured as much. After all, you're not really in tune with your body.
You do realize this hoop is used for the levitating woman trick, right?
What? It's not for hula dancing?
And since you're really good at that...
No! Wait, what I meant was... I think I'll recommend you to Trucy for the assistant role then. You can take over for me.
What did I hula myself into? Hey, this music isn't reading my vibe. I know Trucy's like in danger or whatever, but I'm having wholesome moments with Apollo and Athena right now. Can we just tone it down a bit?
I wonder what kind of tricks Trucy uses these things for. Like this little guillotine, for example.
Well, a human head definitely wouldn't fit. So maybe something small and fuzzy?
Ew, that's disgusting! Not to mention cruel. Trucy would never do anything like that.
You can get mad at the time Trucy put my head in a guillotine.
That's because you performed your role with such gusto. I mean, your screams were so realistic I couldn't stop laughing.
That's because they were 100% real. Oh, nothing to say about Zach, huh? I don't know, Athena. I don't know what to do, man. Is there someone we were supposed to meet somewhere or something?
I'll race you to the detention center. Loser buys the winner juice. Deal. A race? You mean I have to run?
Let's just skip the running and go straight to me buying you juice.
Yes! That's the 4th free juice this month!
He's getting really good at sponging off of me.
How dare they cover it like that? They're putting everything on Trucy. I'm gonna stage a huge protest. You'll see.
Yikes. Athena's scary when she's mad.
Okay, so what's the plan? Ha! I'm gonna stop watching TV completely, starting today.
That's your huge protest?
Ah! But there's this show I want to watch this week. Ah! I can already tell this is gonna be hard uphill battle.
Yeah, good luck with that, Sisyphus. I almost read that sissy puss. Athena, I'm not sure what to do here. What can we do to help Trucy? We're just lawyers.
My badge is shinier than yours.
Of course, yours is newer than mine. The great weathered finish like this only comes with age and experience.
What? I can get a finish just as good as that on my badge too, you know.
Getting it dirty on purpose doesn't count, Athena.
Pardon? What makes you think I'd ever do anything like that?
Oh, you know, just everything about you. Detention center, off we go!
Sorry, Trucy, we were busy doing really important stuff. April 27th, detention center, visitors. This type's real slow. Visitors room. Ooh, we're gonna get a new detention center theme as well. Am I right that this is the first time Trucy's ever been on trial? That only leaves Apollo as like a main character here that we haven't had to defend. I got bad news for you in 827, Apollo. Or, yeah, I mean, hang on. Who knows? There are a few more cases in this game. There's still time. Poor Trucy. What can we even say to her? Oh, Polly, Athena. Yep, new detention center theme. Trucy, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. We saw the news about the accident on TV. I guess I can Houdini my way out of this one. I got arrested and everything. They say I'm the one who caused the accident. But that's not true, right? To be honest, I don't really know. Oh, she was all nervous and everything. I mean, I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a hitch, I'm sure of that much. Well, you sure got out of the coffin. I'm really curious about the autopsy, actually, because, what I'm curious is at what point he died, because if you know, maybe it's got like a fake back and Trucy could just walk out the back once she got, like, drop kicked into there. Maybe the idea is that she would walk out and Rias would walk in. Well, we don't even know if that's what was supposed to happen, I guess. Rias was, like, one of the villains of the piece, so I guess it makes sense that she would hit him instead in the coffin. But he wouldn't obviously be able to walk all the way in there if he was already dead by that point. So it sounds like he did die on stage, maybe, but we just don't have enough information. Still, the police just won't listen to me. They've already decided it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions. Looks like she's been able to hang in there, at least. Yeah. Shreddy is one tough cookie. I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit about the accident? Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll be fine. I sure hope so. Just a minute, I just want to catch up with our old friend here, the guard. Hey! Jeremy, how's it going? The guard is just standing there, completely motionless. And Athena keeps making faces at him, trying to make him crack at least a smile. I think I made him smirk a little. Come on, leave the poor guy alone, Athena. It's brilliant. The security camera stares at us with its cold, unblinking eye. I don't know why, but it gives me the heebies with the side order of jeebies. Always watching justice. At least you can't steal this anymore! Oh, your attorney's badge! Does this mean you want— Oh, never mind. It's just this again. Oh, no, it isn't. Sorry, it's different. Does this mean you want me to— Not even you can make it disappear through this glass. That sounds like a challenge! 3, 2, 1, ta-da! Huh? It's gone! Wow, how'd you do that? And how are you gonna make it reappear? Oh god! I'm ready to go now! Wait, what about the rest of the trick? The incident. For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident? No, it was all part of the plan. I killed him. I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it. Ah, okay. But instead, Mr. Rias' body wasn't there. It must have been a huge shock for you. I'm gonna guess you're not gonna be able to tell us the secrets of the trick for legal reasons somehow, and we're gonna have to work it out ourselves, investigating the scene and all. And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too? It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. That's not true. You got out of the coffin pretty well. I still can't believe Mr. Rias is actually dead. As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her. But how did Mr. Rias' body get into the coffin in the first place? Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick. You know what they say, a magician never reveals their secrets. But, well, I guess I should make an exception this time. But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick from now on. Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job. We would never tell anyone, except maybe the courtroom if it comes to it. So let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin? Alright, here goes. I'll reveal the trick just for you two. Prepare yourselves for an exclusive explanation by Magical Girl Trucy Wright. No magical girls usually have, like, weapons. There's a secret trap door in the stage that leads down to the understage passage. I figured it was either something below it or something behind it. A trap door. So when did you slip down into the understage passage? Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then I had already escaped from the coffin and was waiting under stage. And while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part. What technique? Okay, so what happened next? Where did these platforms just appear from? This case is already one of my favorites. I'm loving this so much. This is going to be such a wild time. Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire.
There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it, so it doesn't make a noise, I guess, and doesn't break him. Meanwhile, I popped back up onto the stage through a different trapdoor. Oh, and like a spring-loaded system. And voila, the switch is complete. Man, that would take some serious timing, because that smoke screen was only on there for like a second and a half.
Dude! Now that I know how the trick works, I'm even more impressed.
Stage diagram added to the court record. Right.
I had no idea how that was happening. I was convinced you were still in the coffin.
That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there.
In other words, you make us see illusions, right?
We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is.
I get it. It's kind of like a magical bluff. But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin.
Well, now that you said that, now I'm not so sure. What if that was somehow a visual illusion, too, made by the real killer to make just to frame Trucy?
It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand.
Because very shortly after, like, the body seemingly fell out, before anyone really had time to get a good look, and before, obviously, the camera saw it, the dragon came crashing down. So what if that was just like a dummy, and because we didn't get a good look at it, it seemed like a... Anyway, sorry, this is not the time to be guessing.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Rias.
Where was he supposed to be at the time? Could he have climbed in there by mistake?
Let's get back to asking Trucy about the accident.
Can you tell us more about the victim?
The great Mr. Rias.
Who exactly is this Mr. Rias? You said he used to belong to Troupe Gramarye, right? Wait, you don't know who the great Mr. Rias is, Apollo? He's super famous. He's all people talk about on TV. Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants. Wait, it is the dead, Apollo. So how did the two of you come to perform together, Trucy?
Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Troupe Gramarye. He was a protege of my granddaddy Magnifique Gramarye. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Did he continue performing as a magician after he left Troupe Gramarye?
No, he got injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while.
13 years ago, and at this point, Zach's death was 9 years ago-ish?
Oh, no, sorry, I'm sorry. Zach's disappearance was 9 years ago. His death was like 2 years ago, if I've got that right. So a fair bit ago.
I'm pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. I only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year?
I had nothing but respect for Mr. Rias as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am this happened.
Can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show.
Oh, but hey, don't worry, I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans.
Oh, man. You're certainly not fine, my friend. Huh? My bracelet's reacting. People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. And when I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel tight. So I guess this means that Trucy's trying to hide something from me. Well, I guess I should give me a bracelet a tap. I wonder what her tell will be. I can see things others can't. A slightest twitch, gesture, or change in expression. Yes, I can see it all when I'm concentrating intensely like this. And when people are feeling nervous, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or tell. I'll just shift my viewpoint around until I find Trucy's tell. Her eyes are looking around pretty wild. Okay, I think I found her telltale tell. I gotta listen very carefully to every word and see what she gets shifty-eyed over. Then I'll perceive whatever she seems nervous about to get to the bottom of things.
Don't worry. It's gonna be I'm fine, right? I'm fine.
Gotcha! Trucy, you're most certainly not fine! Come on, Trucy. You should know by now that you can't hide anything from me.
Don't tell me that your bracelet reacted.
Yep.
Here I thought my smile was going to do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician.
A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right? I remember hearing you say that before.
That's right. It's a Gramarye motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it. It's one of the few precious memories I have of him.
But you can't keep everything inside, Trucy. You'll burst. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you?
Well, you see, there's a dead guy. I can't. If I did, you wouldn't believe in me anymore.
That's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well. That was one hell of a trick! Take that!
Polly? What does that have to do with your beliefs?
Something about the shape maybe, or the color?
It's okay. If you can't believe in me, then you just can't.
No! I just made a mistake! Let me try that again, okay? Take that!
Your attorney's badge!
I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end. That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. Well, you also taught him that can't find the truth unless there's doubt, I guess. But anyway. So no matter what you tell me, I'm going to keep on believing in you, Trucy. All I ask is for you to have a little faith in me, too.
All right. Thanks, Polly. The great Mr. Reyes, the truth. Reyes, sorry, I keep reading it as Reyes. Polly, what if I made a mistake?
What do you mean?
What if it really was me who stabbed Mr. Reyes?
What makes you say that?
Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword for the rubber sword just before I stabbed it into the coffin. So even if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword shouldn't have hurt them.
But Mr. Reyes was found dead in the coffin.
I know! It just doesn't make any sense. I know I swapped the swords.
You're absolutely sure?
Positive. I practiced that trick hundreds of times with no mistakes. I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time too. But could I have made a mistake this time?
Could she really have?
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Where to?
To practice my act, of course. The show's only a few days away.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too?
Yep, because everything's gotta be just right. Maybe I really did kill Mr. Reyes.
Trucy,
The worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident right in the middle of my show. And yet, all I can think about is, now that this has happened, True Crime Rate will get its performance rights pulled. There'll never be another show. Everything my family worked so hard for will be gone forever. And poor Mr. Reyes had his whole life and a great career ahead of him. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away. Polly, I'm ready to pay for what I did.
Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong.
You don't?
I've had one question going through my mind this whole time. Was this accident really your fault?
What do you mean?
I don't have any proof or anything. It's just... I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that.
Apollo.
I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice. And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect.
Nobody's perfect all the time.
Still, I think something else caused Mr. Reyes' death, not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right?
Yes, I remember doing it.
Then I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy.
That video even showed you, like... It looked like she threw away a sword. Then that was before or after she stabbed it, I guess. Hopefully the cameras are high enough frame rate that you can see them when she switches it, or something. Unless she switched them underground.
Then I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy.
But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but...
I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine!
Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm gonna believe in you too.
Good!
I'm sorry. I need a tissue.
I've never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong, but maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid after all.
Yeah, they left it in a really unsettling, upsetting place for her in part 4. Like at the end, there was some line about that. Like, what is it Apollo said? Like, she's always got a smile on, but who knows how often it's for real. Poor Trucy. Poor everyone. They've all been through so much. I'm so sad. It's gonna be okay, Trucy.
So I have to ask to make it official, but will you let me defend you?
Yes. I'm counting on you. I don't want to have to cancel the show on its opening day. And on that note, that's what I was waiting for. That is all we have time for this time, my friends. But holy crap, I can't wait for this case. It's gonna be so much fun. I actually really liked the, it was crazy long. Maybe a bit longer than it needed to be, but I really did like the Turnabout Serenade Is that what it's called? The one with where Tolas is singing and it's all the blind 3'4" child is said to have been the murderer. I like the idea of a murder revolving around a performance and recording the performance, and you have to pour over it. Like, I really did enjoy that, and it seems like we're gonna get something kind of similar from this one, which is pretty damn thrilling for me. God, I'm loving this game so far. This is like just what I wanted from a sequel, is like getting more of these moments where you're getting to see all the characters as established to get into new predicaments and all. I'm glad Trucy's part of it more in this one. I was sad about how infrequently she was showed up in Dual Destinies. So next video on the channel is gonna be some more Fire Emblem Three Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassin's only run. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around, Admirals. Gotta be out of here now. Peace! And we'll see how that goes for us. There's a decent chance of us surviving this. It just depends on, I don't have a good sense of what I'm not seeing here, but 1 shot, 2 shots. Good starting damage anyway, why not? Here comes Wolf after Petra, who dodges. Didn't even need her alert stance. Thankfully the wolves are